Greetings and salutations. Once again, we are at the point of how easy is it to get into Hearthstone, and I am on my the third account because I actually have a secondary account for playing against myself for because there's a daily quest that says play against a friend. So I made a secondary account. I play one on my phone, I play the other on my PC, and I play against myself to play versus a friend, and both of them get the reward. It's kind of a sneaky way around it. But it also helps you test out deck ideas and see how well the synergies pop up and everything. Of course, with it being January, there's a new month. It's a new Dark Moon Fair Treasures. Everybody gets a free spin. Let's see what I get. And of course, I'm also going to be finishing up this whole thing of how easy it is to get into Hearthstone soon. Pretty much at the end of this. Infested Breath. That's really a cool signature card. Now, with that, let's take a look at the quests that we have left in the old journal. We just have to get to 25, and then we get our rented decks. We get these ladder ready decks. So, it's just going to be games till we get to 25. Now, there's probably other quests. We're going to go with a custom Death Knight. There's probably other quests out there that you could do, but I'm pretty sure all of these are going to be against bots, because in the early stages where you're trying to get out of the chicken rank into bronze, you will be put up against general bots. But this guy, wait, Vesamoric does not seem like a person. It seems like an actual player. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And we'll get rid of the dire horn. I like this right here because that's not good. I was hoping for the horn of winter. That's not good either. And he starts with the coin so he could coin out something like infested leeches. Wow, he didn't. Well, we're gonna drop the harbinger, or drop two of them. Maybe it'll draw me a frost spell like horn. There's a leech. Oh, cool. It got me the one spell I wanted. I'll take a Death Chiller. 100% all day, every day. Twice on Saturday. Death Chillers are nuts. We'll run out Tharison. Thessarian. Thessarian's nuts. I mean, Battle Cry, Death Rattle, 2 damage to a random enemy. That's just crazy. I'm gonna drop another Harbinger next turn. In a Ghoul. Yep. Harbinger, Ghoul, double trade. Because that puts 2 to his face. And he respawns. And then I'll do double Death Chiller, pop him with a time stop. That'll be nuts. Yep. Nobody uses Death Chillers. Or time stop. Nobody plays Frost Death Knight. Frost DK is just not a normal thing. He's gonna trade there. Yep. That's fine. That works too. Ooh. Frost map? I like this. Aw, I was hoping. I was hoping to get Horn, because if I got Horn, I was going to go Horn, Crypt map. I just keep rolling it. I could drop the Gnome Muncher, but it's not going to help. Really, dude? Frostmourne. Alright. I don't know if that was wise on his part. Yeah, we'll run it. Ooh. I like the Bone Chill. We'll take the Frost Strike. Why not? Because if he doesn't kill the Bone Chill Stegodon, I can kill it myself with the... Oh, wow. Wow. That is a bold move, my friend. Oh, that's why. I know I just gave him more health, but that's fine. It's not I could drop a Gnome Muncher and have it trade to face. He's waiting for a third minion to kill with the Frostmourne. I might not win this. Of course he has the other one. I might not win this one. It's looking grim. I have to drop that. Poison breath? Nope, it's over. It's effectively chalked right now. Well, maybe. Hold up. If I play him and he dies, that'll swing anyway. Like, will it? Because it's frozen. So if he swings into the 2-2 with his Frostmourne, that'll freeze multiple things. It's still not enough, because that's going to do 5 damage to his Gnome Muncher. I'm going to have to drop my Gnome Muncher next turn, but I don't really want to give him that. I'm hoping he... Yeah, okay. He does kill that. That's good. Perfect. Drop my Gnome Muncher next turn, it pops that. Now I'm dead. He's got Wyvern. No, he doesn't. He's got, Leech. Frost Strike it, and he's gonna do 6 damage to 3 things. Nope. I'm dead. Wow, that actually does attack while frozen. That shouldn't. That was garbage. That should not have attacked while frozen, by the way. Because it's frozen and it technically is denied attacking. That's okay. We'll keep going. That was a load of poo. That's what happens when you face against Death Knight with leeches. The extra health is just debilitating. And don't worry, leeches are going to be in the game for the next 2 years. So if you get into Hearthstone, you get to see it for the next 1.5 2 years. It's good times. It's a lot better than the old Starship Death Knight. Starship Death Knight was just a pus-bubbling tumor. Wow, everybody's playing Death Knight. That's good. I like that, because I have Pyromancer Poison Breath. Hold up. That was a sneeze. Had to do it. You know what? Just to be that guy. Yeah, I'll take a Death Chiller. All day, every day. Wave of Tar probably was a better option right there. Because it would slow his minion play by 1 turn. It should throw his curve off. Because it really... With Blood Tap... Come on, man. Just one game, I would love to have it where Blood Tap is not a facet in the game. Which means he's got leeches. Whether or not it's an actual player is regardless. Okay. Well, that's never a good thing, is it? So we're gonna do a Death Chiller into a Crypt Map into... Yikes. That's coming face. I have to Pyromancer into Poison Breath. And if... Well, if he doesn't trade. If he doesn't trade and he goes right to Fit, yeah, of course he's gonna trade. Yeah, I have to Pyromancer into Poison Breath. Yep. 100%. Well, now he has a 1/1 Murloc. And he didn't get to draw any cards because his minion died with the same attack. Oh, fun. So what are we looking at here? Frost Strike, one of them. Yeah, looking like a Frost Strike angle. Ooh, I like the Crypt Map. Chrono Chiller's nice. Can't really play any of them, but 8/7 for 4 mana. I'll just drop her, put some threat on the board, because then I could just trade. But he'll probably double trade, because he doesn't want me to have a 3/2. Maybe. He might just go face, and then force me to trade. He's going to summon a ghoul. Kill it. Or he's going to do that. Brother, those ghouls had rush. Oh man, those ghouls had rush. Ooh. So now I don't get to draw cards. That's the only problem with it being an 8/7. But it's pressure on board, so I mean I can always Dire Horn, run it into something, have the ghoul die. Yeah. That's the idea. He's gonna trade there and draw another card. Nope. Wow. Actually, that's actually a solid play. The Accolade of Death with the Chiller, because then you never draw a card, and you can then draw when you want to. And now he has to kill this because of the damage on board plus the Gnome Muncher. He doesn't know I have Gnome Muncher, but I mean I have lethal next turn, unless he plays a taunt minion. You look tasty. Nope. Thought it was gonna be Gnome Muncher, which is fine because I could just, like, if he kills here, I could just run a ghoul into his 4/4, have it die, get... There you go. He's gonna kill it now. See? Man's not dumb, I'll tell you that right now. He's not gonna like me, though. Yep. That's why he's not gonna like me right there. Nobody really plays Frostworm's Fury anymore. It's a good card. I mean, 7 damage, or 7 mana for 5 damage. Okay, so you're going to do 3 damage, 4 damage. Literally last shot out of the Roman candle. And he couldn't do it. And we just go... There we go. It's kind of like a race to the bottom mentality with Frost Death Knight, because it's... You're rushing to have them explode and die. Oh, next game I get 22, which gives me a tavern ticket. Okay. We'll switch it up. We'll play... Actually, I'll make a new deck. Let's take a look at some of the cards I have. Now that I have Infested Breath. You know what? I'm going to make a cheesy... Make it a cheese machine. Give me 2 seconds. It'll take more than 2 seconds, but it's going to be a cheese machine. Going to be a 3 blood. If my hero was here... Yep. Sounds like a winner. Yep, corpse explosion. Wait, do I have card? I could... Ooh, I do have a card I could disenchant. Beautiful. I don't really want blood tap. I do want poison breath, because I'm going to run the pyromancer. You almost have to run the pyromancer. The no munchers we're going to toss in there. And we're going to run the pyros. There are 2 mana, so something or other pyromancer, isn't it? Yeah, wild pyro. There we go. Ooh, we can run Nomelia. Nomelia's a crazy card, too. We'll disenchant that for powder, for dust, because it's gold, but you don't really need it. Run Bob. Bob's a good card. So what do we have here? We have Nomelia, Deathbringer, Sourfang. Taking a look at the other death rattles I have, which isn't a lot. And I don't have any of the other leech cards right yet. I could craft them, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Could also craft Talangia the Graves, but she's... Yeah, I could craft her and then do Memoriam Manifest. Wait, she's 4. Bonsamdi's 6. Yeah, he's... Wait, Bonsamdi's undead too, right? Yeah, he is. So Bonsamdi's undead. The Hideous Husk is also undead. We'll craft a couple of them, and then we'll craft a couple of these Sanguine Infestations, and that'll be the cards. That'll be the deck. Where is it? Where is it? Sanguine. Hello? Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where is it? That's still disgusting. It has no rune requirement. That thing is crazy. I like it. Now, what do I want to do? We're going to Frostmourne. Why not? It's a bloody mess. Why not? We'll call it that. Now, blood DKs are about board clears, board control, that kind of thing. So, Unholy is about getting a whole bunch of corpses and spending a whole bunch of corpses, though Unholy Death Knight has seen better days. There used to be a big Unholy Death Knight curve where you would get to Lord Marogar, and you'd spend all your corpses and make a whole bunch of minions, right? And then I guess the philosophy for undeath runes, or undead runes, or undeath runes, yeah. Sorry, unholy runes, correction. The unholy runes, I think the philosophy changed on it, and it became kind of weird. And so it's kind of, I don't know, it's just in an oddball spot. You can kind of make a Rainbow Death Knight around it, but it's not as good. Like, there's definitely drawbacks to it. They used to have a Rainbow Death Knight back in... what was it? Festival of Legends. Because they had Chromatic Necrotic Explosion, which was a really gnarly card. It was like a 10 mana card. But for each corpse you spent that game, you ended up getting a buffed soldier. Like, you'd get X amount of soldiers for each spell or something. Actually, this queue time is taking forever. I'll show you, because I know where it is. It's in Wild. And it won't even let me play Wild. Okay, that's cool. That's just peachy keen. Yep, because I can't choose Standard or Wild yet. That's why I can't show you. Anyway, Chromatic Necrotic Explosion was a really funky card. And it didn't see a whole lot of play. That is because it was supposed to be, like, it was a 10 mana card, so 10 mana cards are obviously supposed to be game changing, kind of like game warping to that degree, and that just didn't hit the mark. I think I think it should have had a variable mana cost, starting with really high, going to really low, based on the number of corpses you had. Then I think Chromatic Necrotic Explosion would have been incredible. I'm going to leave the Sanguine Infestation there. Ew. This is bad. This is a bad hand. Very bad hand. That's even worse because he's going to leech. Or not? Okay. You do you, brother. Wished I had gotten leeches, though. That'd have been great. Bit strange. Did I miss the memo where everybody's playing that combo? So, right now, off the top rope, I would love to get the Pyromancer. Yeah, Pyromancer right now would be absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, that guy. Wait a minute. Let's just give a friendly minion. Never mind. Stealth instead of mana if your hero was healed this turn, so it doesn't cost health. This isn't real metal. We'll run it out there. It's not going to be any good, though. I'm probably going to use the Hollow Direhorn next turn to trade. Okay, that was a strange play. I mean, I'm going to be dead in 2 turns. Well, wait a minute. I've got Corpse Explosion. I can explode for 3. And then run out the Sanguine. Yeah. So now next turn I could go Sanguine into Sanguine. 1, of course, at a time. And when I do that, I will... Never mind. I need a Pyromancer immediately. Nope. Had to do it. And I had to do that because I would be dead otherwise. Trade, 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 trade. Seems that way. Oh my god. Jeez, man. I'll take the extra 10 health, but this is just ridiculous. Because now I take 9. Run the leeches, that'll die, and then it'll die again. Unless I get a Pyromancer. Pyro? Nope. Yeah, we gotta run the husk. Because now he's gonna make an effort to kill this. Which might buy me some time. I might be able to throw down the Hollow Direhorn, kill something, use a ghoul, something, anything. Maybe blow a leech at that, throw some other... Wow, he's just gonna go face? You've got to be absolutely off your nut. Yep, this guy's lost it. Yeah, he's cracked. He's gone nuts. Because then I just go like this, into this, into this, into watch his entire army just get leeched to death. And now he has to trade. Because if he doesn't trade, he's dead. And even if he does trade, he's still dead. Because now I could just equip the Soul Breaker, throw down the Gnome Muncher. Yeah. Or I'll just play more leeches. Works fine for me. Vampiric Blood into leeches. Sweet. Sounds like a winner to me. Ooh, into Nomelia? There we go. I still have the husk. He's trying so hard to kill me. You gonna trade? Alright, now he finally traded. Alright. So we go this, 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 that. And then I could just Deathbringer, Sour Fang, throw some leeches, get my health back. I mean, yeah, I was on the back foot at the beginning of this game, but as you can see, blood is just durable. He's gonna double trade. Yeah, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna play Deathbringer. Deathbringer into Soulbreaker. Okay. Yeah, we'll kill that there, kill that there. Grab a rune. Yeah, we'll Morbid Swarm, I guess. Muzzling Magic didn't do anything. Because now, I mean, like I said, he's behind. He's gonna trade there, gonna trade there. And he's gonna draw out of cards. Yep, that's fine. That's also fine. We're gonna run the old... We're gonna do this. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna summon 2 ants. Why not? He's got 5 cards left in his deck. He has no more Gnome Munchers. I dropped the Sour Fang. I have unlimited taunt. Yeah. Ain't gonna help you, buddy. Ain't gonna help you either. Because I'm gonna drop the Deathbringer into the Soulbreaker into the Breath. Or... Yep. Changing it. Changing the strat. Endbringer into Soulbreaker. See, I've got nothing to lose. Nothing here to lose. Absolutely nothing. He's just wasted both of his elusives. He's wasted everything. He's like, his power curve is gone now. If it's an actual player, I feel sorry for him.
And serve your king.
Because now he's going to trade. Yeah, because he wants more cards. Because that's not smart.
Low on cards.
He's going to start taking fatigue.
Out of cards.
Out of cards. That ain't gonna help you, buddy. Perfect. Even better. This is how you punish. This is how you punish people, by the way. And then you go bang. And now he loses that minion. And that minion. And then he draws a card on his turn. He takes 4. Punish, punish, punish. That's not going to help you there, champ. That ain't going to help you either there, champ. Nope. I'm afraid you got nothing. And you're dead on your upkeep. Did you notice how durable Blood Death Knight is right there? Yeah. It's crazy. Let's do Spellcaster Mage. I have an arena ticket that's ready to claim. Now, arena, play a game of any mode, and I get 250 experience. Sweet. Now, I'm not going to play an arena, and I'm going to tell you why. Arena is like a draft. If you've ever been to like a Magic the Gathering draft or anything like that, you are given, in arena, you are given a choice of 3 heroes. Now, if you were given a choice of all the heroes, and then you get to pick which one you wanted, and then made it more random, it would be better. But it's not like that. You get a choice of 3 heroes. So if you get the 3 worst heroes in the game, I'm sorry. Nevertheless, let's go on. If right after you get the choice of your heroes, you get what are called buckets. And it's based on a legendary. Now, you only get 1 legendary in your buckets. You only get 1 legendary that you get to work with and build your deck around. Now, these legendaries, some of them are good, some of them not so good. Fine and dandy, no problem. But then you have to draft all of your cards for your deck. Now, some of the cards that are in Constructed that are really good are not that good in Arena, and vice versa. Some cards in Arena are just absolutely bonkers crazy, and in Constructed they're just kind of meh. That's going to be a gross turn 5. As you think about it, I curve into Babbling Bookcase on 3. That's core? That's disgusting. Ooh. That's nuts. Why would you do that? I guess they like drawing cards. Anyway, I curve into that on 5, and it's pretty much GG at that point. Though he'll probably have the whole, oh, I gotta do this, blah, blah, blah. And okay. And I'll just kill it. I'm gonna play this on 5. There's a ton of good Nagas. There's also some bad ones. Yep, here we go. Citadel stands before us. Same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna huddle up next turn. Yeah, I'm still gonna. That's why. It's a really solid board right there. That draws him 2 cards. Sweet. I gain Reborn. Trade. Oh, wow. He's going to trade to the 3-1. Okay. Alright. Knock yourself out there, buddy. Blammo! Gotta love it when you torch a card like that, don't you? And next turn he's just gonna eat all this, plus another 7 to straight to the dome. Gonna trade there. Poisonous? Nope. Trade there, kill that. Face? Nope, I figured he was gonna kill that. Okay, well, I'll just Flame Strike then. Alright, fine. What do I care? Play Maroon Dark Mage for 3 that drops me to... Sweet, give me Wind Fury. That's beautiful. It's a smart move. It's not. Wait a minute. 8 mana, play this for 3. That drops that to 5. Pop him in the dome for 5. Summon a random 6 cost. Or I could just do this. Then that. And then that. And then this. And then I'll play him. Now it has Divine Shield. Mutating Lifeform is gross. And it's leaving standard, thankfully. Gonna swing there. Ah? Oh, okay. Way to go there, Champerino. Blammo. Ooh. I mean, it's a random 6 cost, but whatever. I could still Frostbolt. I have lethal next turn. I might have to draw 2 cards to see if I could just have lethal from hand. Venom Breath? Nope. That is the wackiest play I've ever seen. Okay, that could get Divine Shield again. Or just give me Lifesteal. Boy, he is just wasting everything into these resources. Look at this. Look at how much he just dumped there. And what did it get him? Death. Anyway, I just completed a quest, which gives me more experience. More cards. How about that? And I got a completion reward. And now I have new quests, as you can see here. These are your weeklies. Those are your dailies. And now it's just take 20 turns, and now I can collect all my other stuff here. City Chief S Show. And this is just for doing stuff in the game. Now, the points don't really mean much of anything, but sometimes when you collect certain cards, you'll get coins, you'll get other things for like your collections and everything. And of course, with 24 and 25 coming up here, I'm gonna get those too here in no time. It shows you your dailies, and it shows you your weeklies. But we're going to open these 2 packs. Razadier is amazing. That's an amazing card. As you can see, I got 3 legendaries. Alara, she's kind of poo. And Party Planner Vona is going to be cycling out. But those are still worth dust. So if you want to play only standard, you can get just the dust from it, and you'll be fine. Now, as I'm not into the ready-made decks here, I am going to collect all these things here. Ah, if you take a look, I got Gnarlex, the Exodar, Lena's Shop Manager, because I collected X amount of cards of the set. So you do get free legendaries rather readily. But we're going to go back into it. I'm going to do one more thing, which is going to be... You know what, we're just going to play the Apprentice Paladin, why not? And once I've done the final quest, which I think is just take 20 turns... There's a piece of my headset falling apart here. Give me a second. It's going to drive me crazy if it doesn't, because I can see it out of the corner of my eyes. That's the... all it is the... like the coating. If you know what I mean. It's just that, like... soft coating that's on most headsets. However... it's all just coming off right now. Huh. I think I just have to play like 20 turns, like I said. And then when I play 20 turns, I'll get all the quests done, and then I'll be done with it. And that'll be getting into Hearthstone. And as you can see, it's only taken, what, 3 hours? Between all the videos? 3 hours to get into Hearthstone completely. Kind of crazy, if you think about it. And you look at all the cards that I've gotten. Got like 150, 200 cards. Bunch of legendaries. It's actually a really good opening hand. As this draws me a Libram. This Battlecry and Death Rattle reduces the costs of it. Oh wow, I got 2 of them. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Doesn't really matter if he trades at all. He's probably just gonna heal it and go face, which is fine because then I could just Interstellar Slicer into his minion.
Starting the operation.
That's gotta die though.
These are due back tomorrow.
Really? You're gonna trade? That's definitely strange. I've never seen anybody play the injured Tolvir, much less coin it out. That's the real... That's why I can't stand the Chichurgeons.
For justice.
I cannot read them. The light dims, but we fight.
I don't want to play that until I get the other one to lower its cost. Wow. He's just gonna trade that in there. I'm gonna Crusader Aura if he doesn't kill it. As then I could just trade into there, no problem. Nope, he killed it. Joys. If it costs 0, give them Rush. I have a better idea.
For justice.
He can't full clear unless he has, like, Holy Nova. If he has Holy Nova, he can clear, but he's probably just going to trade a couple, and then I'm going to drop the Crusader Aura and start doming people.
Let the pain speak to me.
That means nothing to me.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That's problematic. That's the guy I needed. Right there. Yo, Ragnaros the Fire Lord? I like it. Rush, Death Rattle, get 3 Librams from older timeline. That's nice. I could just trade, I could flop that out there, trade it in. I'm waiting to get these online. But that might be a bit of a tall ask. He might trade that in there. Never mind. Never mind. I stand corrected. He's just fed up with all my shenanigans. Well, that doesn't help. There we go. Kill that. He's gonna have to trade there. He doesn't want to, because, I mean, he'll give me 3 Librams. But he kind of has to. Wow, you're gonna... Bold. Okay. I mean, he's playing a healing priest, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Do not give the Tolvir 1-1. Do not give the Tolvir 1-1. Do not give that Tolvir 1-1. Thank God. So we go like this. Ooh, that's nice. And then we go like this. Why not? And we punch in the face. And if I could get another minion, he's gonna trade. He's got to. Because he doesn't want to leave these out. Wow, he's just gonna go face? That is a bold strategy, my friend. Let's see how it plays out for you. He doesn't think I have enough damage, but I'm gonna drop double Crusader Aura next turn. And absolutely just dome him. Never mind. Absolutely never mind. One shot to the dome, one time. Yes! All I needed.
Let the pain speak to me.
Wow. Real original. Yeah, might as well. That's fine. All of his are asleep except for one. He can't Enekronos again. He light bombs, he's gonna lose a guy. I'm still gonna double Crusader and just punch him right in the dome. Yeah, I figured that. Thank you for the Librams. Ooh. That's crazy. Libram of Justice. Restore 8 health. Are you serious? Hit the 1-1. You know you wanna. So let's see. Plus 4. So that would be 7. Hit the 1-1. Works too. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, but I could have had that. No, you couldn't. Don't even think you can. There's no way you had that in the bag. Even if his Ragnaros had gone face, I would have been at 6 health. I still would have double Crusadered Like, when he did Anachronos, I mean, the 50-50 with Rag was the pivot. Because I needed to do that. Otherwise, well, he probably still would have light bombed it, come to think. He probably would have still been, like, Acolyte of Pain, light bomb. Killed my Rag, killed his Anachronos, and that probably would have been the play that he would have made. I wouldn't have. I think the play I would have made is I wouldn't have played Ragnaros there as the 8/8. Not, I mean, on his side, I wouldn't have played Ragnaros. I would have probably, well, he couldn't have traded. Because Ragnaros was a bad play. Because if you think about it, right? Nowhere in there could his Ragnaros have actually have done anything. Realistically. Right? Because it was going to hit either the 1/1, hit face. That's a bad hand. It was either going to hit the 1/1, hit face, or hit the Divine Shield. And either way, I lose a 1/1, which doesn't do anything whatsoever. And on the other hand, I would have taken 8 damage to the face. Not that big of a problem, to be honest with you. Because it's like, okay, I take 8 damage to the face. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, I'm going to lose. Big time. Because I have very slow deck right now. Yep. Sure is. I need another Interstellar Star Slicer off the top. None of those help.
I cannot read them.
For justice.
I don't want to play that, though. He's going to trade. He'll probably trade his 2/1 into the 2/2 and then punch face. He might also use his hero power, too. Huffer. Of course it is. It's never not Huffer. Yeah, I'm totally dead. Wow, he's just going to go face. His lymph nodes are acting up.
The light dims. I cannot read them.
And if I can make it to turn 7, I could slow him down. That's gonna. Of course it is. I'm dead. Whatever. It's already over.
The victory is yours.
I didn't stand a chance. As soon as I got those 3 on the opening hand, chalked. Completely chalked. 3 packs, let's see what I get. And then after this, I get my rental decks. And you'll see what I mean. They're not even rentals, they're ladder ready, and then they give you the cards when you select them, and you choose which one you want to play. That's a good card. Does that Living Flame Death Rattle draw a fire spell? It's really nice. Ooh, 2 rares. Insect Claw is nice too. Insect Claw is real nice. Alright, well I won't even do those yet. I'm just going to get right into it so you can see what the final reward is. And when you see these decks, you're going to be like, wait, those are lit. And yes, and you get to keep all the cards from them. It's honestly a solid deal. And like I said, I'm just rounding around to the 3rd hour. Or is this 4th? I can't remember. I know it's only been like 3.5 hours total. And it gives you probably 300 cards.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
See, that's a good curve. It's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, but 3. Because you're whatever you top deck. Because that if you could play whatever you top deck on 3, it's fine. Like that.
But we fight.
Goodbye, Rag Hammer. Bye-bye. Is he gonna coin, like, hero power?
Blood boils for war.
Hate that card. I mean, I know I use it, but it's like...
I cannot read them.
That card is an absolute fiend. Especially if he's got, what's it's called there? Let me think of it. Seabreeze Chalice. Seabreeze Chalice, that thing goes crazy. Because he could play it twice. Seabreeze Chalice could go hit here, here. He's just gonna trade. They really hate Spellburst. Like, really, really, really hate Spellburst. But no, it's like Seabreeze Chalice does 2 damage to random minions, 1 and 1. It does it points individually. So if he had had Seabreeze Chalice, which he had 3 uses of it, he could have just been like Seabreeze. Odds on, he would have popped the taunt, and then he could have gone in with a 3 damage to face. Or he could have gone Seabreeze, coin, Seabreeze, and then he was guaranteed to wipe my board and pop me for 5. So that Naga can go real hard early game if you, like, don't care too much about the Naga at all. As most people try to kill it. It's one of those, I can't really say it's a must-kill card, but if you have a lot of low curve spells, it becomes a must-kill card. Guaranteed. Wow.
There is time for prayer and time for action.
He's definitely going to trade into that, because he's not going to want to leave it up. Which is fine, because then I can Righteous Protector, and then whatever one of the Librams I get, I could just play. Especially if it's Libram of Wisdom, because then it gives it 1/1 Death Rattle, return Libram of Wisdom to your hand.
What happened to no one left behind?
That's gotta die. Like, absolutely, positively yesterday. Thank you for the free Librams. There's Libram of Wisdom.
The light dims, but we fight.
I think those are the only 3 Librams you get, is Wisdom, Hope, and Justice. Overdue Justice. Love how it's 2 books as a hammer. That's great. That was bold. Yeah, just kill it. Give me the Libram back. Thanks. Okay. Sure. There you go.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
I play this next turn and start smacking him around. He'll probably go face with it. He could use Blizzard, which would freeze everything. Even though it wouldn't do damage to the 3 with the Divine Shield. Or that. Could do that too. Really? Really? That's the play. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want.
My blood boils for war.
Turn to the light! Turn to the light! Reporting for duty.
There we go. Because now I can just heal myself, get an 8/8 taunt with Divine Shield, get 8 health back, and then just swing with these. He'll Flame Strike, though. He'll Flame Strike before he lets that happen. Most mages, he might get a good random spell, who knows? It's definitely going to the Slither Spear if he gets one. He'd be a fool not to. Really? Are you sure about that? Frostbolt? Frostbolt. He doesn't understand that he's so far behind right now. He would have to have a Blizzard or a Flame Strike. And even if he has a Flame Strike, it's not enough. It's still going to put him behind. Because I could just Libram with Wisdom the 8/8, make it a 9/9 swing with it, make it an 11 something, and he's down at 9 health.
The fate of the world hangs in the balance.
Polymorph Mask would be absolutely devastating right here. You should Polymorph Mask the 8/8. Still wouldn't take away the Divine Shield, but he could then trade and go boink. Oh, actually, wait, he just wasted his 8 mana. Alright, well. I'm going to trade the Draenei into his Kaligos. Really? I had a minion die. Interesting. So we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do that, and then we do this.
I cannot read them.
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
He's going to ping that 10-1 Naga, which isn't going to matter because I'm going to have another Libram. I could have played Libram of Clarity. I don't think it would have done any good. It would have just drawn me another Libram, probably of Divinity. It would have drawn me 2 creatures, which could have drawn me one of the Draenei that reduced Libram cost. Okay, he's digging for something. I mean, Flame Strike would be Go with the Flow's alright. I mean, if he kills it, yeah, Flame Strike. So, we're looking at hit that with a 1/1. We'll draw those, sure. Alright. I get a Tyrion Forging into an Interstellar. Not bad. Not the best, but... Blizzard would be absolutely problematic, too.
No one left behind.
Well, you don't get a discount because you already played a spell. Kill that. Rip. Alright. And that should be it right there. Now we get to see. All new arena, ranked mode. Here's where the extra stuff begins. Talanji of the Graves, my random legendary. And of course, we get this stuff. Gorgon Zormu, because I had 30 different Perils cards. And then we have Progression, which I have no idea what that was for, but there's this, which is an event, if you wish to partake of it. You do these things here in the event, and then you get these rewards. Of course, you probably saw my video about this event the other day. Play one game, and I get even more. Yeah. I'm telling you, they really overdose you on cards. But let me show you the decks. Yeah, I know how they work. Yep. Now, these are the decks. Ladder Ready Mage. We can look into the deck info. Ladder Ready Mage. Xavius, Syndragoso, so you get the Fabled cards. This is pure Fabled deck, right? The Paladin gives you Xavius, Lanessa, Bob, if you don't have him. Marin, if you don't have him. Anachronos, Gelbin. The Shaman gives you Muradin and Turbulus. Muradin's crazy, by the way. It's a really good card. Ladder Ready Warlock gives you Dark Mirror and Vona. We already got Vona from the open for the card. Eternal Hold and Broxigar. Really nice setup, by the way. This is one of the stronger decks, just so you know. Demon Hunter. And then Hunter gives you Sylvanas and Neri of the Crater. And you get to claim. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take the Demon Hunter deck. Got me 2 legendaries. And it is a legitimately ladder-ready Demon Hunter. But that is how easy it is to get into Hearthstone. And as you can see by the collection, what you get. And I've cleared out the collection multiple times in terms of like what cards you get. Like by going through like this and highlighting them so that they go away, right? I've done that multiple times, and yet still you can see you get 200, 300 plus cards, and that's not even the start. And you get a ladder ready deck, and you get apprentice decks that you can play. You get a whole heap of cards, and you don't even have to spend a dime. Not a single dime, not a nickel, nothing. And that's not even the end of it, because guess what? I still have a whole bunch of cards, because I think I have 3 other packs that are catch-up packs if I play 3 more games. But I'm not going to do that right now. But as you can see, I'm just going through and taking away all the new cards off of the little tags there. But you can see how many cards you get. Like, it's absolute craziness. 100%. And anybody can do it. Anybody can come in here and get these cards and play the game, and you get a solid set of cards, truthfully. And like I was saying about the Ladder Ready Demon Hunter deck, it is one of the best decks in the game currently in Standard. I mean, I think its win percent's 54? 55? So, if you think about it, if somebody said to you, imagine, just put yourself in anybody's shoes. If somebody said to you, I'm going to hand you a deck. I'm going to close out of here. I'm going to hand you a deck of cards in a competitive card game. Matter of fact, I will look up. Right off the top of my head, I will look it up. If I can find it here. It'll be under HS Replay. And it is under Demon Hunter. And the win rate is... I don't care about that. They wanted me to log in with Blizzard. So, right now, the Demon Hunter, which is all spell Demon Hunter, has a roughly 60% win rate. 60% on average. So, if I was to tell you, I'm going to walk up to you and go, here, I'm handing you a deck of cards for a competitive card game. 6 out of 10 times it will win the game, depending on your matchup. No, you don't have to pay me anything. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is invest a little bit of time. Imagine how many people would do that. Now, you can skip that entire reward track in the beginning, but if you do, you miss out on all those cards. That's the downside. So playing through that reward track will get you extra cards. But a 60% win rate, for nothing, can't really go wrong. You can't really kick it in the teeth. But I hope you enjoyed this series of how easy is it to get into Hearthstone. I enjoyed it because I wanted people to see how easy it is to get into the game and be at a competitive level. And like I said, with the one deck they gave you, which is for current standard, which of course rotates in a month or so, but current standard decks, so if you wait a month, you're going to get a new standard deck that's going to be a new deck to work with. However, you get a new standard deck that has a win rate of about 60%. So you can't really go wrong. And it doesn't cost you anything to get into, and if you play through the game and you get to be where you're concurrently playing, you'll never fall behind. You'll never lack for cards. I don't lack for cards on my main account. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, because I know I did. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening, a wonderful tomorrow, and as always, have a good one.